What's crack? It's VangelinaSkov, and I'm actually in an alright mood today, surprisingly. I know some of you might be wondering, since yesterday and the day before I was visibly not doing great, but I'm fine today. It's past. I don't know. We'll see how I am in a few hours. But yeah, today I thought I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the DMs and stuff that I get messaged on a quite regular basis. And specifically, messages that I get from DissociaDID and TeamPinata fans. And no, this video isn't actually about DissociaDID or TeamPinata, it's just specifically about some of their fans. So here's the thing, I'm a person who does things on the internet, and with that comes a lot of hate comments, a lot of nasty messages, death threats, things like that. It's just the name of the game. It's fine. It happens all the time, and it happens to everybody who does anything on the internet. I've gotten it from fans of almost everybody that I've covered, so like it's just what happens. But never to the extreme that it is with DissociaDID and TeamPinata fans. I get so many messages from them, still, constantly. And like, I don't even make videos about them now. I'm doing other videos, but I'm still getting messages constantly. It's really weird. So basically what I want to do is just explain to you some of these messages, explain my thought process behind my, I guess, annoyance at them. And really, I want to sort of address the people who are sending me these messages all in one sort of big go, because I don't feel like answering everybody individually, because that is then giving them the attention that they so desperately want. I really have to sneeze again. I can't stop sneezing. Oh, holy crap. I said TeamPinata too many times, and now my nose is like, sneeze. No. I do want to say though, before I go any further, I am not looking for any kind of sympathy from anybody here. In fact, please do not give me sympathy. I don't know if I've said this before online, but sympathy is something I really can't deal with. It makes me really uncomfortable. Please don't do it. I don't care if I've broken both my legs. Just be like, you'd be fine. I can deal better with that. Thank you very much. And also, my purpose of this is not to make my viewers go out and start like attacking other people or fans of theirs. Like, don't do that either. Obviously, I feel like I shouldn't have to say that, but you know what? Apparently I do have to say that, so don't do it. But yeah, like I said, death threats, hate comments, hate messages, all that stuff, it just comes along with doing this, and I've known that since I started doing it, and I generally don't care. Like, it's fine. And I'm not even like upset about these messages or like hurt or scared or anything. I'm just generally like a little bit annoyed by it. Just because it's so much of it from like the same people over and over again. So as an example, I'm going to read you one message I got this morning. It's not that bad, but like just, it's the most recent one I've gotten. So, I hope you know what a truly disgusting person you are, spreading lies and hate about two systems who are just trying to help people will not make your sad life any better. First of all, I've never spread lies or hate. I've reported on what's happening. I don't know why I have to keep saying this. I don't know why people can't understand just because somebody you like did something bad doesn't mean it's hate that I report it. Like, why is that? Why is that a difficult concept for you? No wonder you're having a mental breakdown. Carrying the weight of all the terrible things you've done to hurt DissociaDID and TeamPinata must be crushing you, and I hope it is. That is the most dramatic sentence I've ever read in my life. I don't like this. I'm sorry. These are funny. They're funny. If I read you some of the more graphic ones, they're quite hilarious, but I don't think I can do that. I'm not sure if I can do that. I'll decide. Yes. Carrying the weight of all the horrible things I've done, like make YouTube videos, is crushing me. Honestly, that's the reason for my recent breakdown. It's not because I have BPD. It's not because I suffer from mental illness. It's specifically because I made a couple of videos about two YouTubers. That's why. You deserve all the pain you feel. The only good thing you can do now is kill yourself so that the world doesn't have to deal with your hate anymore. At least then you'll understand the pain that DissociaDID is feeling. You disgust me. So a lot of things to unpack here. I had a look at the profile of the person who sent this to me, and in their bio they say that they have DID, so they're part of the mental health realm. So one thing that most of us who are involved in mental health communities, at least somewhat, don't do is tell people to kill themselves. It's generally frowned upon, but I mean, go off, okay. But then I'm very confused by the last bit. At least then you'll understand the pain that DissociaDID is feeling. To my knowledge, they're very much alive. So if I were to myself. How would I then understand the pain of somebody who is alive? Are you saying that they're dead inside? Are you saying that they're already dead? Is this a conspiracy? I don't know. So I don't understand. And also, if I were to do that, I would be dead and I wouldn't feel anything because I would be dead. I don't know. But also I discussed them. That bit was clear. That was nice and concise. I understood that. Now look, obviously this is not the worst message you could possibly get. There are far worse messages, but this is just the most recent. And just an example of some of the stuff that I get from these fans. And like, honestly, okay, I fully get the fact that a lot of their fans are younger. They're young teenagers or they're kids. And kids can be a little bit obsessive. They can be a little bit dramatic and they can say and do things that they shouldn't do because they haven't fully learned right and wrong yet. Okay, I understand that, that's fine. I'm not gonna go having a pissing match with somebody who's 10 years younger than me, you know? But the thing is, I don't just get messages from kids, I also get messages from fully grown adults, which is just weirder. I will say though, the very graphic death threats and like, I want to do this to you and I want to like all that stuff, those are generally from children as far as I can see from their profiles. Some of them have private accounts. I'm just gonna guess they're from kids because generally the kids say the more graphic things because they're trying to be edgy or something. But yeah, I do get messages from adults which tend to be, you know, a little bit more thought out, a little bit less, I want to kill you, I have to sneeze. Holy crap. This is the curse. I have been cursed. I have been cursed and now I can't stop sneezing. Dear Lord. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I get messages from fully grown adults. So there was this one guy who said something to me like, I'm trying to see the message here, that you judge people by what they're attracted to and that I'm pathetic for judging people for that. I don't know what skeletons you have in your closet for me saying don't draw kitty porn. For that to translate to you as me judging people for their interests. Have all the weird kinks you want, like I'm not gonna stop you, but I do draw the line at children. And yeah, there are kinks that I think are extremely weird. I think sneezing fetishes are weird. I can't get on board with the DDLG stuff. It freaks me out. But you know, all of that is technically fine. There's a wasp on my window. All of that is technically fine when it's like two consenting adults. When you get kids involved, it's not judging anymore. So like, what's up with you? I don't know. I'm a bit scared for you because I looked at this guy's profile. He's like a fully grown man. He, I don't know, could be in his 30s or something, living his life, doing his thing. And I'm like, do I need to call somebody about you? Dear Lord. My main point about this as well is like, okay, I don't really care that much. It is just annoying because like, I don't want to not read my message requests because I get really nice messages from like people who actually watch my videos. And people send me memes and stuff all the time, which I think is fantastic. I love getting memes. So I check my message requests because I want to see those things. And then I just get these like annoying messages. I'm like, ugh. Again. And like when I'm having a spirally thing or an episode or a meltdown, whatever we're calling it, then they do affect me, obviously, because I'm already in the midst of an episode. But most of the time it's fine. But I know I'm not like the only person getting these messages, and I'm not the only person who's getting tagged and stuff. Somebody tagged me in something the other day. I saw it, I didn't reply because I was like, I have no interest in giving you the attention that you so desperately desire to make your life more interesting. I don't know. Like, I get that this person and other people are just trying to look for some sort of validation from their other friends online to be like, oh yes, you're doing the good work. You are standing up for the oppressed and all that. They just want validation and attention, so I didn't reply. But because I didn't respond to that, I guess, they made another post after that tagging 2 DID tubers. And then I still didn't respond to their one, they've deleted it. Which I know because they tagged me in the comments of the second post, which had originally tagged the DID YouTubers, which I still didn't respond to. I checked their profile again. They had deleted the thing that they mentioned me, and I don't know if it was because I didn't respond or not, but I'm assuming it is. So I'm obviously not the only person getting this, and it's just I don't understand the logic behind this because if you guys want to seem so put together and like you are right, and the person that you're defending is right, or the people that you're defending are right, this is not the way to go about it because it makes you seem like not okay. It makes you seem like horrible people. It makes you seem unstable. It's like, this is not the way to win an argument, guys. It is also worth noting for you people, especially the younger people who are just sending these messages and not really thinking about it, it is quite easy for you to send a death threat to somebody in a DM or a message request detailing the graphic things that you want to do to them. It is quite easy for that person to then report you to the police, and you can get in trouble for that. So just think before you do these things a little bit, because honestly it would be quite sad if a ridiculous thing that you did at the age of 14 got you in huge trouble with the law at some point in your life. Before I move on as well, just to say, like, I'm obviously not blaming DissociaDID, I'm not blaming TeamPinata, they're not the ones sending me messages. At least I don't think they are. And I'm not even blaming all the fans, I'm just blaming, to be honest, the majority of them who are doing stuff like this and fighting people online constantly. And as well, I want to say, like, you guys keep messaging me, but I'm not even making videos about them. Like, I mentioned them briefly for a couple of minutes. I didn't even mention TeamPinata, I mentioned DissociaDID, and I didn't even say anything mean. Like I said, I hope they're getting support. It would be great if they could address the things that they allegedly did to their friends. Like, why is that spreading lies and hate? I don't know, whatever. Oh my god, do I really have to sneeze again? I can't, no, every time I say TeamPinata, I have to sneeze. But yeah, I guess my point is, like, to request you guys who are doing this to just stop. Because you're wasting your time. You're wasting my time having to read this stuff. Every now and again there's like a really funny one, which is fine. But like, just stop. I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna. If you don't, it's fine, I guess. I can deal with it, but like... And I do want to say as well, like, I'm not just bullying DissociaDID's fans, because like, yeah, I've gotten maybe one message about Shane Dawson. I got a couple extra about Gabby Hanna. But I do not get as many messages about other people I've covered as I do about DissociaDID and TeamPinata. It's a whole different level. That's why I'm speaking specifically about this. And I don't think I've ever gotten like full-on death threats about another YouTuber. I've gotten them just generally, like, hey, screw you. I'm like, okay. But I get them a lot specifically about these two YouTubers. So like, I don't know. Stop it. Stop it, please. Anyway, that's all. I don't know. You don't need to comment something about this. This feels like something that doesn't really need to be discussed unless you want to. So, for this video, comment down. Let me know what country you would love to visit that you haven't been to yet. Do that, because you know what? Comments help my engagement. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for me for now, so please subscribe and click the bell button to get notifications when I upload, and if you want to, you can also check out the memberships or the Patreon with the links in the description. And you can also follow me on social media. Like, comment, share, and do all the things that I'm supposed to ask you to do at the end of a video, and have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.